Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing wonderful tonight. This is it. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, your high remembrancer, and your arbiter. Tonight, we do something I thought I would never do. But after being pushed and provoked by a number of people, including a Mr. Punishable Horror who insisted, I insisted that I play this game, I now take on
Bird up.
I now take on the role of Isaac Clarke and head on to the USG Ishimura for the Dead Space remake. I should note I've beaten Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2, but that was years ago. And I've played a few horror games since then, but they're still not my favorite, and I still consider myself to be a very big baby. So, cut me some slack. Right then. Before we begin, quick announcements as per usual. Number one, if you're watching the VOD of this, hello, I'm Zaruk. Please come check me out at Zaruk Windcaller on Twitch. I stream usually about 6 days a week, sometimes 7, depending on how things are going. If you, I will have speaking of that thing that just popped up thanks to Nightbot, I have a coffee link set up not only in the About Me section, but also on my stream. Head there to donate directly to me. That'll help not only fund future Zara artwork, but also some Zaruk artwork as well. Secondly, if you are new here and you want to be a part of our Discord community, just type !Discord in the chat. That'll give you a link to the Forest of Memories. We have many VTubers there, and I think we're pretty active. So join in and have some fun there. If you want to find me on social media, !social. That'll give you a link to my Twitter where you will get updates. I'll post schedules. I'll sometimes post tweets. I'm usually pretty quiet, but I try to be active. Finally, if you want a link to the VOD channel so you can see any videos or streams you might have missed, hit !YouTube. This will take you to the Forest of Memories VOD channel. We have over 200 videos there, and the videos are normally posted a week after the live streams. So, I suppose there's no more delay, is there? All right. Let's go. Oh boy. I do not want to be here, folks. All right. Y'all let me know how the audio is and everything. It's all turned up, but you never know. All right. Here we go.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Ishimura is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Davis.
So you keep saying...
Oh yeah, the frame rate's bad. Hold on, let me fix that. I just noticed it. Give me a second, guys. Ah, there's the problem. Okay, hold on. So, let me give you guys a... So here's the deal. And modern screens can handle that, but streaming equipment cannot. OBS cannot track high screen resolution. Let's see if we can fix it. All right, let's see if this is better. Alright, yeah, I see it. Hold on. I just noticed it. Give me a second. Oh god, yeah, this is bad. Hang on. Hang on, I'm working on it. Hang on. Ah, shit. I shouldn't have pressed that. Okay. I've made some adjustments. Hopefully that helps a bit. Which sucks. Okay, we should be good now, but if we're not, someone let me know. I'm still checking a few things. Whoa! That didn't look good. Alright, how we looking, everybody? I need to know. Alright, yeah, let's try that. Okay. Okay, we're good? Alright. Let's give it a try from here. If anything changes, y'all let me know and we'll fix it, but I think we should be okay now. Hopefully. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay now. Alright, cool. Let's go. Also, fun fact, for those who don't know, there is a thing in here where you can actually make it so a voice talks to you, for the, if you can't, like, read, I guess? I don't know. Where is it? Yeah, menu narration.
Menu narration volume. 75. Menu narration. Sound effects volume. Dialogue volume.
Dialogue volume. Sorry, yeah, no. Sorry, I just wanted to make fun of that. I know. Alright. Okay, we're good? Awesome, let's go.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Welcome to Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing
Yes,
range.
Squeak, this is the remake.
USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
Traffic tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
We're losing control. We're off course.
Daniels!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it.
Drop the gun. Everyone brace Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston. Right?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Suit up. Time to go.
Stand clear. Crap, it came down hard.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
Hello? Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Jen. You got us here in one piece.
Johnson might disagree. But you're off and by the first round tonight.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC's tab.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
Oh, you know, that's not suspicious at all. Oh, it's not heavily armored, Hop. It's basically a skin-tight spacesuit. It's not armored yet.
May as well get signed in.
Welcome to Astalia, gentlemen. I will not lie. The chances of your survival are small.
Yeah, our chances of survival are not very great.
Isaac Clarke to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
No, you know, this looks perfectly natural.
Someone left in a hurry.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Yes, yes, Hop. The blue bar in my back is my health bar.
Something on the floor here. Is that?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Oh god, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Ship's fucked, sir.
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red.
Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should...
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Oh dear.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here.
Up there! Oh, God!
Ken! No! Daniels, get the doors open!
Get out of there!
Kendra, doors!
Yes, ma'am. Nope. Nope. Run for your lives.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh, I'm running all right. Close the door. Close the door. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Huh. Well, that's gonna give me some serious PTSD.
Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull throne!
Ah, yes. One of the most familiar pictures from the game. Cut off their limbs. Yep. Hello, friend. Been a while. Welcome to Dead Space, aka Stomp the Yard, the video game. Die! Okay.
Oh no.
Well, sucks to be that guy. Okay, that scared me a bit, and then I heard that sound. Now I'm not trying not to laugh. That was actually pretty funny. Is mine being weird? Is their game audio desync? It's fine on my end. If there are issues, we can try to fix them. Is anyone else having game audio desync? If so, you may want to refresh the stream.
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Chris is still after us! Run! Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Shen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac.
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Let me save. Stupid chair. Okay. Oh, this is not a good place to be. Come out, wherever you are. Oh, no, I don't think so. Yeah.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, those legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Oh no. What? What? Huh? Ah, son of a bitch. Give me that. Okay. Yeah, this way. Well, rip him. It's got like the whole ship is trying to kill me. Slow down.
door malfunction between you and the maintenance bay. Can you fix it?
No. Shock stasis module. If I'm faster than...
Ow.
Got it.
Wait, did I just run into the door? That's actually pretty funny. There we go. I'll be fine, Keldrick. All right. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Weird. Thought that was going to be a lot worse. Hang on. I found a what inside the vents? Okay. Locked. Hello, what's this over here? Nyah! Like I said, Dead Space, Stomp the Yard Simulator.
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling? Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know? I know.
Nope. Ah, this looks like a boss fight, or some kind of arena. Hmm. All right, let's get this thing started.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
Manually attach the claws to initiate repairs. Ah, okay. Great. Well, I don't have the kinesis module yet, so I need to go get that. Don't I? Or maybe I don't. Hang on.
Right loader claw disengaged.
What do you mean error? Oh, great. Oh, hi there. Slow down. Okay, let's try that again.
Left loader claw engaged.
No, so we have to do them in order. Okay. That's dumb, but alright.
Right loader claw disengaged.
Any luck moving that tram car?
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry. Okay? Sound carries down here.
Got it.
Replacing damaged tram car.
There we go.
Please stand by.
Motherfucker! Also, just want to let everyone know, no backseat gaming. It's been a while since I played this, and I want to relive it. So no backseating, unless I ask for it.
Jamming the whole system.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the care package. Nope. Wait, I dodged that. All right. Ow! Okay, I've got plenty of ammo left. I'll be all right. Okay. There we go. Whoa! Oh. This is the PC version. The remake's only out on PC. Oh, for Pete's sake. At this point, it's more annoying than anything. I know it's going to get worse later, but right now it's just annoying because I'm trying to make some progress and these guys won't fucking die! Alright. There's no power. That's a bench in there. I can make some upgrades to this plasma cutter, but I gotta get in there first. Every air vent could have a necromorph in it. Oh. Wait, I went in a circle. Ah, I see. Got it. Okay. Elevators are not safe. No elevator is safe. What's the button to recharge stasis? Oh well. Make sure they're dead. Yep.
Oh no!
Oh, I get it. So if I want to go back down, I need the elevator to be working, but I also want power to that room. So, that means we have to turn off the lights. Oh, goody. Well, let's navigate our way back in the dark. Fuck you. Oh, my favorite. Where's that door? Nope! Whoa! Hi! Ow! Oh, just blew yourself up. Okay. Okay. All right. I think I'll stick with upgrading my plasma cutter for right now. Or will I? You know, I think... Yeah, why not? Plasma cutter is, like, the best all-round weapon for the game anyway, so...
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Hold on. I got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniel, get ready to go.
Wait. There we go. Bit of more health never hurt anybody. Man, I can't see shit! If this flashlight were to go out... As I was saying, if this flashlight were to go out, I would be screwed. Okay, thank God, back in the light. No, I can't hear you. It's too dark. It's too dark in here. Go, 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 go. Oh, right. Put it in here.
Data board reinstalled. System restart complete. Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
Whew. Hey, Nick.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Open the door, please. Let me on the tram, please.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown was lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellion. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Alright. Alright, place your bets, everybody. Who wants to bet that our backup pilot is fucking dead? Oh, that's not a good sound. Oh dear. Damn it! Got away. Or did he?
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Well, hopefully, Sergeant, that there'll be someone still... Hopefully, our pilot on the Kellion's okay. Oh, she's okay. Huh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What have you got on you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
Singularity core.
Oh no.
Go!
Well, this whole thing's gonna turn into a black hole. Anyone else?
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnston's gone. The Kellion 2. The singularity core overloaded.
No!
Kellion was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
Okay, Hammond, run!
Shit.
Well. Gotta get a move on. I know Kung Fu. Oh, need a store. Okay, well, first of all, you can have this semiconductor. I don't need it. Ooh, level 2 suit. I'll take that. Now this looks a little more like an armored suit. Another bench. Oh, cool. I don't have any nodes right now.
Show love 100 hello love tilde hype love 1.
Hi, Fountain. We're playing the Dead Space remake. Oh God, Isaac! I just meant stomp on the man. I didn't mean rip him to pieces.
Security clearance required.
Bleh. Well, in that case, I'm higher ranked than Engineer Isaac Clarke. I have security clearance in real life. Use the Force.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
I don't know if y'all could see that. She's got a giant hand in her chest. Well. Sorry. I need this more than you do, I think. Say hello to the pulse rifle. In the original Dead Space, the pulse rifle had a secondary fire of "Stay the fuck away from me," where you could literally hold it above your head and it would shoot anything that got close. They removed that for obvious game-breaking reasons. So now it shoots proximity mines, apparently. Yeet. Oh, God.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Level 2 security clearance required.
We've run out of body bags. So, for those who don't know, if you played the rail shooter Dead Space Extraction, you know how this barricade was created, which I think is pretty cool. I know I'm not supposed to go this way, but I want to go this way.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Oh, that's not good. Come out wherever you are. And here comes Isaac Clarke with the steel chair! Come on, give me something to throw this at. Come on, please. I want to make the joke. Give me something to throw at it. I'll toss it down there. Isaac with the steel chair! Ow. Jesus, how many are there? Actually, you know what? Dumb question.
Quarantine lifted.
That steel chair didn't do anything. Tissue sample needed. Like this? What kind of tissue sample? Huh. Nope.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvements. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. he claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location? Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
So they're side missions now. Interesting. Very interesting. Hmm. Everything's destructible now. Okay, you want a tissue sample. There's plenty of them. Like, I'm very confused as to what you want. Okay. Yeah, I seriously don't know what it wants. It just says tissue sample. Well, I'm offering plenty, so... Yeah, okay, well... Oh boy. Biological prosthetics. You know what? I think I'm gonna save before I go in here, just to be sure. I forgot about the babies. Oh no. I forgot about the babies. Oh, it's okay. It'll be cool. Be cool. Back! Back! Back, demon child! More demon children? Ah. Also, for those who don't know what they're doing in here, all the prosthetics you get, it's because they're cloning people. They're cloning people and then using the clones for the prosthetics. So, yeah. There's some very squicky science going around in here. Demon baby! Demon babies! I guess this is why people say children are literally the devil. The baby. The sanitary showers. Please conserve water. Limb stimulation therapy. Well, nurse, I seem to have figured out the problem. I think our patient has been overstimulated a bit. Let's see if we can't.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
Her office is empty. No sign of her. But I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade. Just need a hydrazine tank.
Hurry, Isaac. I don't like what I'm hearing out there.
We're gonna go now. Oh god, they got hands coming out of their stomach. I just realized they have literal arms coming out of their stomachs. That is disgusting. Okay, I'm safe here for the time being. Okay. Right. Well, only one way forward now. To image diagnostics. In space, no one can hear you scream. Thank you, game. I didn't mean for that to be ominous, but thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, it's you! The dude! Now you're dead. Twice over. Trouble with life off-world? Do you miss the atmosphere? Have you recently been diagnosed with a serious illness? We're here to provide you with top-tier counseling and support. Depression, terrestrial longing, terminal illness. Schedule an appointment with your physician. Yes, terminal illness! Because, you know, if you basically got 2 months to live, sure, I'm sure therapy will help with that. Oh, ew. I have the ammo to spare, I don't care. Gonna need a circuit breaker. Ah, speak of the devil. Get in! But first, what's in here? Hey. Well. Just in time to hear a man's death throes, but not enough time to help. Dying? Terminal disease? Have you tried doing drugs about that? Hey, it's okay to be fucked up. Wait, what did I... Oh, I see. Wait, no I don't. Why? What doors? Because this one's locked. Okay, guess we'll find out later. What? Oh, it's one of these things. Ooh, I was close. And stomp. Alright, let's not go that way. Let's try this way first. Ah! Surgery observation. You know. Because every place has to have an observation room. To observe the horrific monsters and demons that are killing all of us. Not gonna lie, that did make me jump. But nothing is gonna top getting scared by that prey jump scare. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Cryo's locked, so we have to go through here. 0G therapy. Which I've actually heard may be a realistic thing in the future. Like, this is not sci-fi. This is actually possible.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Except this part. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, the mag boot, the grab thrusters. I'm Iron Man. Okay, look. Y'all can't tell me this wouldn't be cool. And if you say, nah, Zaruk, it wouldn't be cool, you're lying. This would be cool as hell. Well, I probably shouldn't stick my face in that.
Exiting zero gravity.
Still holding this position. What's happening there?
I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrazine. I'm not losing anyone else.
Come on, give me the credits. I want that money! I want my money, man! That'll work. I was trying to grab it. I didn't mean to grab the bleach. Alright, let's roll.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh dear. Ooh, okay. What the fuck was that?
What the hell? That shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
Uh-oh. Way back is blocked. I guess we gotta do it this way.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Whoa! Oh god, I didn't see the other one. Okay. So far, so good. And we're back. FNAF stream win? Never. You're funny, but no. I'm running out of plasma rounds. Better switch to the pulse rifle for a bit. Fire in the hole. Okay, Hop, see you in a bit. Take cover. Oh, in there. Okay.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Security clearance required.
Ooh, weapon upgrade. Thank you for the care package, Fountain. Knock, knock. Anybody home? Is that Nicole? No.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Sissy. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Ow. Thank you, Fountain, for the care package. Like I said, I appreciate it.
Level 2 security clearance required.
Yes, yes, I'm working on that.
Security clearance required.
Okay. She was... She ran over here.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Caesar. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Oh! Yeah, this isn't creepy.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Out of my way. Yeet! Don't have clearance. Of course I don't. Wait, hold on. Ah, I see. I'm gonna need to find a battery first. There we go. Come to Zaruk. Die, demon baby! Barrel's smoking, but the job is done. How much ammo did I go through for that? Quite a lot, actually. Oh well. Now, where did I pitch that battery? I hit that demon baby with it. Oh, there it is. You know things are bad when the medical team just leaves corpses everywhere. Oh, wow. Nice arm, Isaac. But yeah, just leaving corpses out here like this, you know it's bad. Stop that whispering in my ear.
Security request retrieved.
You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Whoa! Okay.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kine. We were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible.
Excuse me? Why? Nope. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I had to look away from that because I think Twitch would have come after me for that. So, sorry. But I think you all realized what was about to happen. So, yeah.
Level 2 security clearance required.
And if y'all haven't played this game and don't know what she did, yeah, she basically gave herself a second mouth in her throat. Yeah, Twitch would have been very angry at me for that. So yeah. Sorry. Yikes. That's a yikes from me, bro. Alright. Of course, Dr. Mercer's room is locked. Hang on. Okay. Of course! That would have been too easy. Everything was pristine and white and lit up. God forbid we have that for a minute. Alright, to the morgue. You know, because when there's a weird zombie outbreak, the one place you want to go is the morgue, where all the dead bodies are. Let me just reach in there. You guys know that saying, it's as quiet as a morgue in here? Yeah. Now you know where that comes from. Necromorphs are a form of zombie, yes. Kinda, sorta. They basically, the person has to be dead to become a necromorph. So, yeah, being in the morgue is not a good idea. Oh boy. Alright. Clear the morgue! Oh, sure! You know, it's not like I'm gonna be outnumbered 20-1. Sure. Whew.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Whew. Oh, he upgraded my clearance for me.
Clearance confirmed.
Uh-oh.
Isaac,
Oh, here. What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh, God. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Clearance confirmed.
Isaac is having a very bad day. Yeah. Isaac Clarke and his no good, horrible, very bad day.
Clearance confirmed.
Yeah, Isaac Clarke and the no good, horrible, very bad day. Oh, it's like a grenade launcher. Cool. Alright. Gah. Okay. Hopefully I'll be safe on the tram for a bit. Hangar, please.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Anything in this store? Nope. Same old, same old. Oh.
Security recording retrieved.
Well, yeah, we know how he died. How did he get turned into a necromorph? Huh. Okay.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Yeet! Come with me, and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. Just these random fuel canisters lying around.
Entering vacuum.
Nope. Hold on.
Exiting vacuum.
Okay. Yeah.
Entering vacuum.
Space is scary. No, you... Nope! Bye-bye! You dumb, stupid necromorph. Demon baby! There. Oh, hi. Ow. Let me in, let me in.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Woo! I had 1 second of air left and I would have started to suffocate.
Clearance confirmed.
Oh! Lovely. Yep, organic growth and engineering. Well, I hope I get a flamethrower.
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
We'll come back here later.
Engineering log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reporting. Christ, I still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it. So those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers to the fuel depot to fix it. Gotta keep the team focused or we'll crack. Temple out.
Anything good in the store? Heat accumulator, kinetic autoloader. Oh, these are upgrade parts. Interesting. Okay. All right, Isaac, do your thing.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, but it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Ooh. It's a buzzsaw launching crossbow. Allow me to demonstrate. Anyway, here's your spin. Spin. There we go.
Security request retrieved.
We need help down in engineering. Danvers, get those wires up. Tell us to shut up. I don't want to. I don't want to. Christ, Henderson, your teeth. He's pulling his teeth out. Just hold it. Where the fuck is security? Oh, God. He's dead. No, he's alive. He hit that call. What the hell is happening? I don't know. Cancel security request. Henderson needs the medical bay. And a shrink.
Guy was pulling his own teeth out. Yeesh. Ah, that worked.
Cannot determine clearance level. Master security override required.
Master level security? Interesting. Nice.
Autopsy report, Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig identifies the subject was junior engineer David Swenson. The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing... God. So sorry. Jesus. Some postmortem spasms. The chest contains a yellow bile seen in other specimens. I've seen this bile react to dead or bioprosthetic cells. The dead tissue is absorbed.
Are you having
combined,
fun?
then reanimated.
Jesus fuck! You son of a bitch! Don't do that to me! Jesus fuck! You sounded just like one of those whispers I keep hearing in my head. Jesus.
Are you having fun?
Stop it! Jesus. Yes, I'm having fun, but Jesus fuck. You son of a bitch. Everyone say hello to Punishable Horror.
Hello. Hello, dear all viewers. How are you all tonight?
We did have some
Oh no.
We did have some technical difficulties at the start. I forgot to check the settings on the game, and since it runs at 1920 by whatever dimensions, yeah, OBS cries when it tries to capture that, so I had to make some adjustments. Other than that, though, everything's mostly where I remember it. I love the side content though. This is the second Nicole area, so.
Oh, so you're playing the remake then?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Human DNA and the growth on the walls.
freelancer. Clip that shit.
If y'all want to clip it, please do. Like, he genuinely scared the shit out of me.
Yo, clip that shit, G.
You'll rest easy now, David. I promise.
But how have you been enjoying it so far?
I really am enjoying it. I understand why a lot of people I have heard a lot of people saying that they don't like they don't like how Isaac talks so much. I personally don't mind it. I actually think it's good that he does, because it means that we don't have to because if you go back and play the first game, I think one issue I have with it is because since Isaac doesn't talk, a lot of the stuff has to be kind of like clunkily delivered. Like they have to be like, what if we did, yes, Isaac, go here, do this. Whereas now Isaac can talk with people and it makes more sense. So there's that. I'm not a fan of the security clearance thing though. Being told, hey, you can't open this container, get security clearance. Like,
yeah.
Not a fan.
I can understand that.
Yeah. I did joke, though, before I got level 1 security clearance. I'm like, that makes me higher ranked than Engineer Isaac Clarke. I have real-life security clearance. So.
Damn.
Also, I like the new Ripper better than the old one. So.
Okay.
Though I think me and the chat all agree our most hated enemy is the demon babies.
Oh, yeah. The demon babies. The babies.
Mm-hmm. It also might just be me. Did they redo the soundtrack for this, or is it the same one from the first game?
They took the original soundtrack and they kept most of it, but they added in original soundtracks to it as well.
Oh, it's like a meat smoothie. Ugh. I figured as much. There were parts I recognized, and then there were parts I didn't. I'm like, wait, that's new.
Yeah, it's pretty much a redoing of the original soundtrack, but they've obviously added in some of their own tracks to it as well.
Yeah.
So it's not a total going away from the original content. I believe that Motive did an excellent job with the with the game and just in general.
Yeah. I will admit, using Kinesis to throw stuff at Necromorphs feels a little bit weaker in the first game, because I made a joke in medical. I picked up a chair. I'm like, it's Isaac Clarke with the steel chair, and I threw it at a Necromorph and it just bounced off of him. I'm like, oh, come on! I did the bit and everything.
Damn.
Other than that, though, I haven't found. I suppose one thing that is personally bothering me is, and maybe it's something I'm missing, is Isaac's heartbeat. Like, I get it, running around, you would hear it, but I'm not doing anything, and I can hear it in my ears, and it's getting kind of annoying. And I'm not know if that's because his health's not maxed out, or if it's because I'm not, like, standing still at all. I'm not sure. So...
So the heartbeat aspect only happens for a couple of reasons. One, you're in you're in space, and you have you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Unless your own heartbeat. But on top of that, to build off of that aspect, if you are being chased by enemies, your heart rate increases, so you can hear it in your own ears.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be a kind of a claustrophobic feeling.
Yeah.
It's supposed to add to the claustrophobia of things like you're in a tight corridor, you're being chased by monsters, they're literally on your ass at any moment, and your heart rate is supposed to increase. And also, if you are low health, you can also hear his heartbeat go faster and faster and faster and faster.
Okay.
So there you go. I was about to say, if you didn't shoot that cancer, I would have been really mad.
Oh. Oh, that is one thing I will say I love is the special upgrades for the weapons. Because this heat exchanger for the plasma cutter is genius, and I love it.
Oh yeah. Just to state right off the bat, the more security clearance that you gain, the more rooms you'll be able to gain access to, and thus you will be able to look through that broken window. By the way, that you just passed.
Filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves to hell and back. We just wasted an hour fixing them.
Look at the door.
Restart the south refueling station, but
okay. You already did it then. Never mind.
What?
So, certain rooms that have broken windows like that, there'll be a lock on the inside that you can literally slice open. And it will unlock the door from the inside, because certain rooms, even though you have the security clearance to gain access to them,
they're broken.
Basically, and you'll have to jury rig a way to get into it, and some rooms will have broken windows like that.
Interesting. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was one of them was like master level security clearance required. I'm like, oh, so come back at the end of the game, basically.
Well, yeah, more than likely, just I don't want to spoil anything, but
that's fine.
You have to find people's rigs.
Okay.
And once you obtain them all, you're able to do something at a certain location to kind of put all their clearances together to make yourself a master clearance level key.
Yeah.
So, as I say, I'm not going to spoil anything, and I do.
There it is. Got the key card. The one thing I did have to do though is, and my chat will back me up on this, in the medical scene where you find the person, like, you know, the doctor cutting open the dude, I made sure to turn away. Oh, hold on.
Isaac. Hammond.
Daniels? You made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we thought that...
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself anime privileges. Maybe I can help.
What I was saying was that, I made sure to turn the camera away from her when she, made a second mouth for herself.
Yeah.
Because I had a bad feeling that Twitch may not like seeing that, so decided to cover cover my ass on that one.
To be honest, I just stared at it. If I got anything like that, like something like a claim of violence or whatnot, then that would have been my own. But the I don't know. I think too many aspects as to which a lot of people don't consider is the severity of what it shows. Like a simple exaggerated movement across the neck, that could be called it's like a 50-50 shot, but as long as it doesn't show too much, I don't think it should be called on.
That's fair. Now I do want your take on one thing, because I've actually been wondering about this. Whenever the lights go out, you know more about the lore of the game than I do, or probably anyone does. So, are necromorphs, like, do they hate light, or are they just smart enough to realize when the lights go out, it's probably an easy target?
So, long story short, necromorphs move way quicker and more viciously in the dark because they know. Well, I wouldn't say necromorphs know, because necromorphs technically aren't alive. They are being kind of morphed into a singular aspect. It's more like they're being used, like they're tools.
It's
per
a hive
se.
mind, isn't it?
I mean, yes and no. So, the more you play Dead Space, the more you'll start to understand. Everything's not as it seems to be. Everything that you're going up against, they're not going off of their own accord. They're going off of the agenda of something bigger, grander, and probably without with the semblance of you not knowing what the fuck you're seeing, nor what you're going up against in general, and not even knowing its agenda. It's more. I'm a still a line from Transformers. It's more than meets the eye.
Yeah.
But quite literally, they are the only job for a necromorph is to literally kill basically anything that's alive and moving, and to increase their own numbers. And you'll start to figure out why that is, and why the reason that it's all happening in the way it is. But a lot of the reasons why they move in the dark is because the thing that is controlling the necromorphs or using them knows that humans kind of have to adjust to be in the dark, and it's a self-learning entity. Like it learns from who it's hunting or what it's hunting, and it will adapt as such. And it knows that people, or its prey, as in being Isaac and humans, do not typically fare well in the dark. So yes, it is because they have the upper hand, because most of the time humans, they kind of need that light source to see. So if the thing that's controlling the necromorphs sees that and realizes that, they're gonna go for the lights first, and then they attack, because it's about impairing your prey as much as possible without hurting them, to make it easier and more swift.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before we start. Someone really screwed this.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
I will admit, on a personal level, I just like hearing Isaac. Like, I've only heard it once or twice, but anytime Isaac stomps the yard long enough, you'll hear, like, son of a bitch! Like, you just hear him just exasperated and taking out all of his rage and frustration on whatever's underneath his boot.
Oh yeah, that's Isaac for you. And I do want to like comment on the fact of why, or I wouldn't say that the people that had the argument with, oh, I don't like Isaac talking so much, Motive Studios, the group, the studio that basically did the remake, they did it to the point where I think they put the appropriate amount of, vocal cues from Isaac. I'm very, very happy that they brought back Gunnar Wright as the voice actor, because it would be a damn shame if they changed him now. But overall, if you notice and if you play and beat the game, you only hear Isaac talk when he is spoken to.
That's true.
And he does not, unless he's like grunting like you stomp in the yard earlier, you do not hear him talk to anybody else. Like he might have a few things to say like during cutscenes, but beyond that, any sane person would probably have something to fucking say about like, oh yeah, you already went down to the morgue, right?
Yeah, already did that.
Yeah. In that scene, he was like fucking grunting, yelling, kind of, you know, his anxiety levels were through the roof, and he like, you know, and he did his little bit of vocals in that scene alone. And I don't believe that's anything from the norm that anyone else would probably produce, because in that scene, I don't know about you, but I would be like, what the fuck am I looking at right now? You know,
And then
or just
and then immediately after the shootout at the morgue, when Hammond asks him, Isaac, what's wrong? And after literally just killing the captain and whoever else you got watch get infected in the morgue, his response is, Jesus fuck! And then he says, transmitting. Like, he literally is just like has to get it all out before he can actually communicate with anybody, which any sane person would do. Like,
exactly,
has to come to grips with what just happened before they do anything.
Exactly. And I think that I don't want to take anyone's like opinions away from them, but the people that do tend to complain about Isaac talking too much, I would like them to replay the original and just go through the game. You know, on normal, it doesn't matter which difficulty level it is, but it's very silent from Isaac's part, and I encouraged and I welcomed the fact that even after like they were like, oh yeah, Isaac's gonna talk, I was like, yes, and then my mind was like, who I hope Gunnar Wright's reprising his role. And you know, after that, the initial news that he is gonna talk, Gunnar Wright reprised his role. So, but it's just you have to take it with a grain of salt, and you have to do it just right, because if you make Isaac a chatterbox or whatnot, if Motive Studio would have done it any other way, it would have been an entirely different story.
Yeah.
Though it's just like, okay, what can I, you know, as a studio, being Motive, they were thinking, what can they do to make this game as humanly believable as possible, from besides the fact of aliens and whatnot, beyond that aspect, because the energy crisis is a pretty fucking plausible thing in the future.
Yeah.
And, you know, we might have to adapt by making space wearing shuttles and whatnot to simply crack into planets to, you know, harvest their resources and whatnot. So, I mean, everything in this game is pretty fucking believable, and if people are downright, you know, gawking at, oh, Isaac talks too much, I think that's a pretty small problem compared to, I mean, as I've almost beaten the game, it's a pretty fucking solid game. Like, even I would have to say the 2008 game, it holds up pretty well today, but that's like, I'm not gonna lie, that's a 15-year-old game. That's 15 years ago.
Yep.
And that shit be like, holy crap. That's pretty spot on and pretty good for a 15-year-old game.
Yeah.
But Motive Studio went in and was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. And you know, they didn't like totally go against, you know, the fan base or whatnot. They talked to the fan base. They asked for, you know, does this sound correct as a weapon that you remember? Does the plasma cutter sound as nostalgic as you remember it to be, and everything in general? And I shit you not, even Motive Studios, even after the whole entire debacle with how Visceral Games kind of got canned at the end of Dead Space 3 because EA was like, oh, you didn't sell enough copies, Motive Studios brought in and kind of got a little bit of help from Glenn Schofield himself.
Yeah.
For the development process. And you know, he put in his 2 cents of, you know, information that they they would that they would like to have known about. And for the most part, even Glenn himself was like, good props to the fucking studio that remade the game, because this is better than I could have even imagined it going for. And it was just like, it's a great game.
Oh, there's fucking skulls in this. I've never.
Yes.
Oh God. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna back away. Yeah, when I read about, I remember when I reread the stuff about the. Hold on. Demon babies.
Baby.
Anyway,
the babies.
When you reread, when I remember reading about all the organic growth and engineering, I always thought it was just some byproduct of the necromorphs, and now I realize, oh wait, no, those are corpses.
Yeah, it's basically, it's the, okay, so long story short, the kind of the goop and the thing that's growing on the walls,
Wait,
like an infection.
hold up. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. You're thinking it. I know what you're talking about.
No, not the organic thing. My mind, my memories are starting to play like a cinematic movie reel. Isn't this the?
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly.
Am
what
I
you're talking
right?
About.
Am I right? This looks very familiar.
It doesn't happen on your way there. It happens on your way back.
Okay.
Don't worry about it yet. But yes, it's that scene. It's still there. They didn't take that out. They actually enhanced it, if anything.
Yeah.
You'll especially see what I mean by enhancing it is because you notice those skulls in that goop back there.
Yeah.
Oh, they've placed some really good imagery in the fucking arm.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Entering zero gravity.
Also, I love the new zero G movement system. I said when it happened, I'm like, don't lie to yourselves. If you could do this in real life, you totally would. So, like, I would totally do this in a heartbeat. If someone said, hey, you want to go jet around like Iron Man in zero G? Yes. Yes. Sign me up. Yes.
Sign me the fuck up.
So is it Dead Space 1 or 2 that has the weird, like, zero G sports game?
Yes, it's this one.
Okay.
But it's not until much later.
Yeah,
I
I know.
actually, to be honest, I just got to that part.
What's it called? It has a name.
Zero G. It's zero G basketball.
Okay.
And but yeah, it's pretty good. It feels more natural than the 2008 counterpart. So it's going to be a little bit easier for you to get into. But there is a level and tier system.
Yeah.
So, like the more points you score, the better the reward locker gets opened up and whatnot. But I'll let you find that out on your own because there's some pretty cool rewards in there as well for you going through all that stuff.
Generator module attached.
I will admit, I don't know why it won't let me punch people while I'm in zero G. I guess it's kind of hard to. Well, no, actually, no. There is no reason. There is no justification for why I can't swing my arms and hit somebody while I'm floating around. Hang on. Okay. Ah, down there.
But yeah, you're gonna have to slow that down, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. I'm watching off your stream, so I'm a couple of seconds behind.
Now, here's what I want to know. given that this has been very popular and a lot of people are buying it, they're most likely going to remake the second game.
Yeah.
So what do you want to see in the second game's remake?
I would like to see more of a I would like to see more of the traumatic aspect as to what Isaac goes through with seeing Nicole all the time. I don't want there to be like scripted events. I would actually like it to see, I would love to see, you know, unscripted events happening.
So you want to see stuff like from Eternal Darkness. You want to see like sanity effect things.
I mean, I wouldn't like to see like, yeah, you have a sanity level now, but like more of that traumatic aspect, like what Isaac had to go through to realize why he isn't letting Nicole go.
Yeah.
Because it really is one thing to get, you know, get through an alien invasion or whatever is happening here in the first game and survive it alone, but to come to terms why it happened, and with sort of the aspect of it that Isaac just like, you know, even though that I felt like this is my fault, it's not. Though I just want more of a more content as to like what he's going through while he's going through Titan Station.
Yeah.
Because I want to see more imagery of, you know, more like apparitions he's seen of Nicole, or
shit.
You
Oof, okay.
Yeah, wait for that to come back around and then move. But yeah, I would like to see a more traumatic take on why Isaac is going through.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I need well, that takes care of him. But yeah, I agree with you. It'd be nice to see more of like because trauma is not like you said, trauma is not something that's scripted. It just happens. Like anything could cause a traumatic, you know, like no, I didn't make it. Shit. But no, I agree with you. I would firmly love to see more moments where Isaac just has these break moments where everything just kind of like snaps momentarily. Because technically, I would say in this game, they've kind of done that right. You know, they're like the whispers, the power fluctuating, all these things that are not naturally, you know, not natural. Like, I would like to see those kind of things. Like, I don't know, like, here's an idea. Imagine, this is going to sound really weird, but hear me out on this one. Imagine, you know how in Titan Station you go to the daycare, which is one of the most traumatic parts of the game for a lot of people? You know, with, like, the babies and everything?
Oh, yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, imagine, going off what you said, imagine a thing where... Because I know it's been a while. There's a part in it where, like, Nicole's, like, ghost or whatever, isn't she in there, like, spinning a children's plaything or something? And there she's like, there's a scene where she talks to Isaac in there. Okay, we don't keep that, and instead, there's a scene where, like, you can walk in front of all, like, these, maybe, like, all these pictures of family members and everything, and in one of them, like, you have to look for it, but if you look, there's a thing where Isaac is standing in one of the pictures, and Nicole is next to him, and if you look away and then look back, like, you're like, wait, did I just see that? It's the ghost of Nicole, rather than just, you know, rather than both of them. Like, those little events where, like, you second-guess yourself, you look back, and then, you saw that.
Yeah, and that's more along the lines of what I would want to see in the Dead Space 2. By the way, you're coming up on that that one scene that you're terrified of. So, do you have a pulse rifle?
Yes,
because
I do.
I'd suggest pulling that out. You save.
Yeah,
you're
well,
like, fuck this shit.
Yeah. You don't just plot. There it is. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
No.
I will not be part of this.
Do you see the skulls?
Yeah, I see them.
Faces.
Die, damn you! Oh, I'm out. Shit. Got it.
Good.
And yeah, I see him.
Yeah, I love that little detail.
Oh no!
Someone just redeemed it. Oh no. A little late, but.
Oh fucking cannot. Oh no.
Yeah.
Fucking Knuckles.
You should have seen last night. I sent you the clip of it, but last night I was when I was playing Breakpoint with my friends. I mentioned about how I knew a guy when I was having dinner with my family. A guy came to this legitimate Mexican restaurant and asked them if they had mayonnaise, which I was jokingly said, I'm like, if you ever go to a restaurant and do that, don't ever come back. That's an insult to everyone. And somebody in my chat said the caucasity of that.
The caucasity.
so we were joking. Like I said, the Lion, the Witch, the caucasity of this bitch.
All right.
Also, I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but and I know you actually read the log about it in one of your streams. Remind me again, the area where like they have all like the prosthetics and everything. They basically cloned a bunch of the people on the Ishimura, and that's where they're getting the prosthetics from. Correct?
Not the prosthetics. They harvest those things. They harvest the clones for organs, for limbs. Those aren't prosthetics.
Yo, they're bioprosthetics. They're like living limbs that they've taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they've taken from the clones.
Oh yeah, like I thought you meant like prosthetics, like they form the prosthetics around the clone's limbs. No.
Yeah, they're bioprosthetics.
They harvest those shit.
Yeah, it's why they're called bioprosthetics. They're supposed to be like, they're like, oh yeah, it's a prosthetic limb, but it's bioorganic. It's like lifelike. No, it's literally your limb from a clone, probably you, that they took.
That's exactly why. Okay, so each person on the Ishimura gets a clone of themselves, and if you were to lose a fucking limb while you're down on the mining aspect of Aegis 7, you come back, and depending on if they didn't have a big enough clinic to have literally 10,000 people's clones on hand.
Oh yeah.
So they had to do a line system where, depending on your clearance level, depending on how rich you were, or if in actual fairness, how high you were in unitology, the religion aspect of it all, that determined who got limbs and organs first.
Yep.
Before everyone else.
Yep.
So, for the most part, so every single thing that you saw in there, including the children, the babies, those were literal people being grown into fully sized adults. And if you lost anything from a kidney to a spleen to an eyeball to even, get this, fingers and toes, you could literally have a replacement on hand at a moment's notice.
Yes, because cloning, making an actual bioorganic clone is much easier than just, giving you a robotic or cybernetic prosthetic.
Yes, and it's basically foolproof because your body wouldn't reject it.
And you wouldn't have to go through physical therapy. You wouldn't have to get used to the limb.
Oh, by the way, if you follow that blue line that you just kind of looked at, you have to slow down the fan.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
Oh god, you know what this reminds me of? I'm gonna reveal that I've watched a lot of shitty movies by saying this. This reminds me of like one of the last Resident Evil movies where a bunch of people got sucked into a fan blade.
Yep.
And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, the Resident Evil movies are shitty movies. I'm sorry, they are. They're not good. I mean, maybe the first two are, but the rest of them are not good movies. Don't at me. They're not.
No. They're okay.
They're a guilty pleasure movie, if anything.
Yeah, I will. I can go about that. I can agree with that. Out of all the live action ones, though, I think the first one was probably the closest one that we got to a Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, it was.
As possible, and then the rest of them just started going into, action and whatnot, and I was like, okay, this is bad.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I mean...
Oh, you can turn off the fans, by the way.
Oh, I did. To be fair, it kind of considering movie 1 was just supposed to be a reimagining of what caused everything, and then movie 2 is just the Raccoon City incident, after that, where were you supposed to go after that? So I give them, to be fair, they were kind of stuck at that point. And I know some people are like, well, why didn't they just base it off the other games? How? Because, I mean, first of all, Alice is an original character. She's not in any of the games. So you'd have to, shove her into a game's plot. Now, personally, I'm of the opinion that it would have been cool to see a Resident Evil 5 movie. Because Resident Evil 5 has tons of characters in it. You could have slipped Alice in there and made something cool. But... we didn't do that. Instead, we went with whatever the hell happened in the third movie afterwards. Huh. No, that's okay. I didn't need my ears.
Yeah, they kept this room in, and I was really hoping that they didn't.
Well, I did say I was going to need one of these, so...
A flamethrower. Good old alien, fucking, nuances in Dead Space. Did you know that when Glenn Schofield originally made the 2008 Dead Space, one of his, high, takes for this game was Alien?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But he loves sci-fi horror so much that he took inspiration exclusively at the start of it from Alien. And he was like, I want to make this into, Alien in space. But he also, there was a game that just came out at the time when they started developing the game for Dead Space back in 2008 entirely, and that is Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
And his whole entire thing to the development team was make it Resident Evil 4 in space. That's literally all they told him. And he's like, and they're like, okay.
Okay.
So it's just like, fuck. That's just, I loved every second of, the original Dead Space to the point where I even still re-download it and I play it for no shit, for no reason whatsoever. And it's still I still get goosebumps when you initially make first contact with the first necromorph. That scene was so well, so well done that you can hear the necromorphs behind you getting closer and closer and closer and closer. By the time you get to that elevator shaft, you close the door with mere inches away from you and the necromorph themselves, and it just opens the doors and tries to,
and it looks like it's gonna get in, and then the elevator kills it. So.
Right, but to see that in a literal, what? It's 15 years old.
It's 15 years old.
Said, 15-year-old game still to this day, and I'm like, damn. That's a pretty impactful scene right there. And they redid it in the remake, and I'm like, fuck, how is this even better? And it just, I don't know. I might be biased when I say this, but it's...
Ah! Oh,
I
God!
love Dead Space.
I forgot about these things. Get off!
Oh, I haven't. Oh, those things. But, Yeah, I love this game to the point where I'm totally just all for, you know, Motive Studios going through the trilogy now and just rehashing everything in general. I love it. I hope that they go through the second and the third game and they just, you know, they just basically say, here you go.
Mhm.
And I hope to God, if they do remake the third game, I hope they fucking throw out the whole entire concept.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to start over. Because
Didn't Glenn Schofield say though that they were kind of written into a corner with the third game?
Yep, they were. And actually, no, did you know that Glenn Schofield in almost the entirety of the original development team wasn't even on board with Dead Space 2?
With 2 or 3?
2. They were not part of the development process.
Wait, they just literally ignored the entire team of the first game and picked new people?
No, so Glenn Schofield and almost the entirety of the original development team went off to quote-unquote better positions. And I found that to be a blatant surprise because I thought Glenn Schofield was a part of the second game. Apparently not. It literally blew my mind. I was like, that can't be right. And I kept on looking and looking and looking, and more along the lines of everything else entirely. I'm like, how did I completely miss this? Because I completely thought that Glenn Schofield was still in the development process of 2. No, he wasn't.
Huh.
They went.
If anything, that says a lot about the team for 2 that they were able to make a game that was better than the original. If they even
right.
Yeah.
And I was baffled to say the least, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, it was more of a. By the time I realized that, I went back and looked at it, you know, compared 2 and 1 together, and I'm like, you know what? I can see that because 2 was more of the whole entire aspect of they added a little bit more action into the game.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't solely like dark corridors and building up tension and whatnot like Glenn is known to do.
Yeah.
He was off doing the aspects of like I think he went off. I think after Visceral Games and whatnot, I think he went off and co-founded Sledgehammer Games for Call of Duty. And he was a big contributor for the Call of Duty Zombies. And I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, he was there at the beginning. No, but he added the certain nuances to the zombies where it kind of was, he added the effects that it needed to kind of get its own identity off the ground besides just zombies lurching after you and whatnot. But yeah, so long story short, Glenn was not even part of the development process of 2 and 3.
Huh.
And I'm like, fuck, okay. But because of the low sales of 2, I say low, and I put that in quotations, low sales to the aspects of which EA would like to have had it
Yeah,
at.
even though it basically it was like it did better than the first game, but that wasn't enough for EA.
Yeah, and that's when they started implementing, oh, we're gonna put our hand into everything now. And it's like, no, didn't need to do that. But I just long story short, I just hope that if and when Dead Space 2 remake blows Dead Space 1 remake out of the water with sales, if not just a little bit better. I hope that EA's like, you know what, you got the green light for Remake of 3, do it with whatever you want with it. Make sure you try to stay in route with the story, as you know, they're damn well they're gonna try to. But with that all being said, I just hope that they can all the whole entire content as to which we know Dead Space 3 to be now, and just throw it in for, okay, this is gonna be psychological horror aspect type of shit, like turned up to like 20.
And hey, maybe if it sells really well, we can actually complete the story with a 4th game, maybe.
And that's what I hope to happen. I really do. Because people are like, oh, let's just jump to 4 now. I was like, fuck no. Let's slow cook this shit in a crock pot first.
Seriously.
Do not jump. That's the last thing you want to do.
Because you don't want people to go play 3, realize how shit it is, and then be like, oh god. Like, and they'd set their expectations way too high. Like, if anything, or I mean, it's not. I mean, granted, I know you like 3, and I think it's okay, but
it's good because of the co-op aspect. It's not good on its own as a single player game. I will clarify that.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if anything, this remake proves that people still love Dead Space, still like the series, and are willing to pay, to see more of it. So,
yep.
Now we'll just see if the corporate overlords are actually smart enough to get their heads out of their asses and actually see that. And
just to add on to the miserable development process that 3 went into, it wasn't as much as the owners or the CEOs or the higher ups trying to pin the development team into a corner. It was the shareholders literally pushing everything. It literally trickled down all the way down to the development team. It was like the shareholders, the company owners, the CEOs, the bosses, the supervisors, all that shit, and it just trickled down to the development team, and it just rushed, and it literally contorted the original story of what it was supposed to be, and just made it for an abysmal experience for any single players. And I'm like, damn, they had it rough.
Yeah.
And
it's why I stand by what I said like years ago. And even before he died, even my grandfather, who never played a video game in his life but was a very smart businessman, openly said, I would always mention, I'm like, why do these companies keep trying to put their fingers in things that they probably have no idea about? Because they don't have any idea about it, which is why they shouldn't have a say in it. But unfortunately, shareholders are a lot of the reasons people make money. So even if those shareholders have never touched or played the video game before in their life, they get a say in it. They shouldn't. And personally, I believe that, it should be, have you played the game? No? Then you don't get a say in it. But...
And that's how it should be, but that's not how today's day and age is.
Yeah.
You have to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
And if you don't make enough money, everybody gets pissed.
Yeah.
And
but then again, we've seen what happens if you prioritize making money. Like, look what happened to Hasbro and everything with what they tried to do to D&D.
Oh,
do you not know about that?
No, I do.
Oh, yeah, and how basically enough people got so pissed about it that Hasbro basically had to back down, and basically, Wizards of the Coast was like, okay, well, y'all can do it your way, or you can do it our way, to which everyone basically said, we're gonna do it our way. Fuck you. And it's funny to me that Hasbro was in full-on panic mode, because they were literally sending letters to Wizards of the Coast saying, you need to get get those fans under control. They're not only an obstruction to profit, that is literally what they called us, an obstruction to their profit, but also they said, but because of this backlash, the D&D movie has to succeed, or we're going to take the company's going to take a huge cut And I'm like, well, I hate to break it to you guys, but people are already boycotting the movie, so it's too late for that. So,
exactly.
Now, unfortunately, that also hurts me on a physical level because I really want to see that movie. But I'm going to stand in solidarity and be like, nah, I'll just wait for it to come out on DVD or something. I'm not going to give y'all my money at the theater.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a beautiful sight in HD. That looks great.
Oh, the fucking engine's
Yeah.
just firing up. And oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not lying. When I say that Motive Studio outdone themselves, they outdone themselves. And especially with the Frostbite engine.
Yeah.
Like, this is like fucking movie quality, just chef's kiss.
I wonder
because
knowing you, I wonder if you're going to play the System Shock remake when it comes out.
I will probably play it, even though, surprisingly enough, I never played the original.
You did it. The Ishimura's moving again.
I didn't. I don't know if System Shock was ever released onto consoles back in the day, and all I knew at the time, it was a big hit on the PC side of things. But I just didn't have, you know, when I was growing up, I didn't have the means, or my family didn't have the means to get a computer and, you know, have a good enough, just a good enough revenue to kind of support that venture in itself. I literally had to build up my video game repertoire from like Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, you know, all the older consoles that had already been out for like 5-10 years at this point by the time I got my first console. And by the time I got my first console, the PS2 was already coming out.
Yep.
And I was like, good lord.
But the reason I bring it up is because, like, System Shock, I've told, you can go watch Trav Guy's review on it, but System Shock is one of those games that it set the bar for a lot of immersive sims, but it's so clunky now that trying to play it now is basically impossible, which is why having the remake coming out is so cool. It also gave us, you know, it also gave us one of the coolest villains in Shodan, who is like the influence for so many AI bad guys nowadays. Like, it's like I told my brother, I'm like, GLaDOS, HAL 9000, well, actually, I think HAL 9000 might have inspired Shodan. I was like, but a lot of the big AI bad guys are all inspired by Shodan, which is great. And also the fact that the review itself by Trav has one of my favorite lines in a video game, because in System Shock, when you use the if you use like any of like the recovery patches or the stamina boost patches, there's side effects to them. Like, they're drugs, so there's side effects to them. One of which literally turns your vision every color of the rainbow in like ultraviolet spectrum. So like your whole vision gets like gets turned all kinds of colors. And I remember it's ingrained in my mind. The line he says, "Oh God, I can taste the colors. Get Willy Wonka out of my eyes." So, and just to hammer in what kind of bad guy Shodan is, she's in the main core of the station you're on, and the plug-in point to confront her is literally called Throne of God, which I think is really hilarious. But Trav Guy hammers it home when he says, he goes like, "I've got a laser sword, a bunch of performance-enhancing drugs, and I'm at the end of the," he goes like, "and I'm ready. I've come to take back the Throne of God."
Yeah.
It is the thing is, the thing about System Shock is it was one of those games where everything, like, in a way, a lot of the stuff that you see in Dead Space, not only now, but even in the 2008 game, was that feeling of isolation, that feeling where everything wanted to kill you, that feeling where it felt like in System Shock says, the whole station was trying to kill you. In Dead Space, I remarked about it at the start of the stream, it feels like the whole ship wants to kill you, with how loud and groaning everything is, how it, like, you feel so small and insignificant in the ship, and it feels like everything wants to kill you. And
so And that's one of the aspects in detail that Motive Studio was touching on for the most part, was when they were redoing the Ishimura from the ground up, from the original, model and level aspects to which the original team did. They said specifically, we want to make this ship as alive as possible. We want you to feel like you are inside of a being that is much larger than yourself.
Yep.
And no matter what, you will want to feel, we want you to feel so insignificant inside of this thing that everything, and I shit you not, and I quote them, everything wants to kill you.
Yep.
And even on the aspects of just how big space is, you even feel even smaller.
Yeah.
You are a literal little
insect,
dust particle.
Yeah.
You are a little dust particle in the grand scheme of space. So, like, if you were to die in that shit, nothing gives a shit.
Yeah.
Nothing matters.
I'm reminded of a quote from an very old Calvin and Hobbes comic, where Calvin is standing out in his backyard and he yells, "I'm significant!" And the next panel, scream the dust speck.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what it feels like. Though, to the game's credit, I think, like, again, we could talk about the fact that how, if you read a lot of the excerpt stuff, you see just how bad the CEC government is and everything. But at the same time, as I've been playing the game, I've kind of realized all the stuff that they've done in this universe, the planet crackers, cloning technology, these rig systems, the engineering suits, I can't help but feel that none of that would have been accomplished unless there was one world government or something where everyone was working together to make something like this happen. Granted, so you kind of think, well, maybe it's a necessary evil. And then you read about all the shit the unitologists are doing, and then you're like, no, I take it back. I take it all back. I take it all back. But I think that's going to be it for me, because I'm over my limit. I'm glad you recommended this to me, because it's good to be back playing the game. Like, I've beaten 1 and 2, and there have been times where I'm like, oh, I recognize that. Oh, I recognize that. And then I'll round a corner and be like, oh, that's not what it looked like before. That's even worse. Oh, God. I'm scared.
And they also changed some of the floor plans of each room just enough to be subtly different. And you're like, oh. So, like, returning players would be like, oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
Now, here's what I want to know. All the side missions and everything. Because I caught, like, when I saw one of your streams, in the side missions, are there other survivors? Or are we just following recordings and doing side missions?
I'm not going to spoil anything for you.
Because
I don't want to, because they changed the story just enough to be surprising.
Yeah.
It adds another layer of urgency and just how abysmal the state of the ship is and whatnot. And it's just like, okay, now things got turned up to another dial degree in the urgency of getting the fuck off this thing.
Also, I love I don't know if you've seen this before on the tram. The writer says, "Why am I here?" And someone responded with, "You were chosen." That's what it said. Some of the graffiti is actually pretty funny. It makes the ship feel lived on. And I'm not talking about the writing in blood. I just mean the actual legitimate writing.
Yeah, and okay, so quickly, the original, so Motive Studios had to, they were noticed a bunch of graffiti on the walls. They had to enhance that shit so much just to get a semblance of what was actually written. Because, they didn't have any help from the original development team. And they had to play everything off of visuals and kind of descriptions from the notes from the original development team. And they kind of just was like, okay, we think it says this, and I hope to God it does say this, because we don't want to go straying too far. And when you try to read some of the writings on the side of the walls, besides, from the blood smearings and whatnot, like the ones in the trams thing right there. You can't really read them because they're so pixelated.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, so that's just an entirely different form of detail that, you know, that a development team doesn't need to do, but they did anyways.
But they did it anyway. Also, fun fact, while I look for a nearby save station, fun fact, the sound effect they use when like your comms turn off when like everyone's done talking, just to show how much of a nerd I am, that was taken from Command and Conquer, like the Command and Conquer games. That sound effect. That is that is literally the exact sound effect from the Command and Conquer games, from when communications turn off. So I think so literally they were like, hey, CNC Remastered came out, let's just take it from those. That's a genius idea though, because it's a sound everyone's familiar with if you played the game. So that's gonna do it for me. Sorry, Isaac, I'm gonna leave you here on the bridge. It's probably a bit safer here than anywhere else, my friend. Well, actually, there's no, you're not safe anywhere, but you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I appreciate you coming on, Pun. I really do. I'm gonna have to.
Of course.
Hopefully next time you can be along right for the start, because there are more things I want to point out. I am curious how they're gonna handle the asteroid part, because that part was always a bit finicky in the original game. So I am wondering how they're gonna do it here. Hopefully they do it right. Hopefully they've taken care of it, I guess.
I will simply say they do.
Okay,
they do.
That's good. Well, anyway, man, I appreciate it. Thanks for swinging by.
Oh, yeah, of course. And you have a good rest of your night and a good rest of your weekend.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys all had fun tonight. Big thank you to Punishable Horror for swinging by. And thank you whoever clipped that bit where he scared the shit out of me. I will be using that. Let's see. No. Attack and Dethrone God is System Shock 1. System Shock 2 is completely different. But yeah, Attack and Dethrone God is System Shock 1. Yeah. I've got a laser sword. And performance enhancers. I've come to take back the throne of God. Let's see. We're going to raid tonight. I'm feeling in a raiding mood. So let's see who we can raid tonight. Let me see. Who's here? Is there anyone else playing Dead Space? Doesn't look like it. But, what we got on here? Hold on. Megiddo Ichi is playing the Metroid Prime remake. Let's go say hi to him. Let's see. It's his first time playing, so that should be interesting. Oh, he's almost done. Never mind. He just said he's wrapping up. Hold on. You know what? I know someone we can go say hi to. I haven't said hi to her in a while. Let's go raid Cloudy Clarity. It's been a while, and she's a good friend. So we'll go say hi to her. Let me get this raid set up. Again, big thank you to you guys for coming by. We will do more of this next week, because I'm definitely going to finish this game. So, I'll get this raid started. As always, come on, VTube Studio. Don't act up on me now. There we go. As always, it's been an honor and a privilege to entertain all of you. I hope you guys have a great night. I will see you tomorrow for the finale to Hi-Fi Rush. After that, who knows what we'll be doing next. Regardless, as I said, it's an honor and a privilege to entertain you. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, and the memories you make in life, good and bad, make you who you are. Don't change them for anything. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Have a great night and a great weekend. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day. Coming up anyway.